What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? You already know what it is. International Blast, man. Real Spitters TV, Real Spitters Radio, RealSpitters.com. Holla at you, boy. Cause you know I'ma holla at you. What it is, what it do. You know what I do? I bring on new music. Unsigned hype. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to understand where the lyricists at. Where they at? I got one of them right here. You know what I'm saying? Where the rest of them at? Who we go? Who we got? Where they at? Don't they peso? Oh, I know where they at. They're over in the battle leagues. That's where they at. They over there in the rap battle leagues. That's what the two motherfucking lyricists is at. Excuse how I put that, but it's the truth. That's where they at. All them dudes is over there.
Watch out, dumb out. I'm backing my gun out. They set him my bug
out. Or they can't get a deal.
Right around with that Nina on me. Just got a Glock with a stick like a mop. Yeah, I be coming to clean up, homie. It's a new op pack, about to roll them up. I ain't passing, I'm steaming, homie. I'm deep in the spot. Bitch, I be dumbing out. This perky is beating on me. We got a group of brown. They trying to get with us. They told me to roll up. She trying to beat down and got turned down. Cause she see that we turned up. She got it from me and broke. And she trying to smoke nigga word up. Niggas want to smoke with the gang and niggas get lippers and niggas don't fold up.
Because we get bombarded all day long with everything that ain't real, you know what I'm saying? But you know, give you a chance to hear something different, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, you know, when you look at it, where's the lyricist? And I could tell you, from me to you, they all over in the URL, in the RBE, GOTC, KOTD. Queen of the Ring. That's where they at. All the true lyricists is there. If you ain't on Spotify, SoundCloud, or Apple Music, iTunes, you hear the same music all day long. But I understand why it's so. Because just like the radio stations, the record companies has to turn their revenue. They have to make a return on their investment because they invest in these artists to bring back a return on what they invest. I can't be mad about that. However, what I could do is I can go elsewhere in other places and find other sources to get different music to listen to. That's what I could do. Or I could do what I've been doing and I could start focusing in on the battle rap leagues. Because they be talking. And a lot of those guys are good with music too. I hear some of the things they're doing, and there's nobody that can say to me there's not enough room in the music industry to spread that cash flow around amongst these artists. It's not possible for them, anybody to say that. That is not enough to go around. That's why we got to do it for ourselves. But you know, like I said, you know, the battle rap leagues is where it's at. And you know, I just like to see, you know, because like, I wonder sometimes, are we really listening? So every now and then I'm going to throw some trivia out there, you know, to see if people are listening and how many people are listening and willing to subscribe to, give a thumbs up and just subscribe, you know, and say, yeah, I like what you're talking about. In hip-hop, we know there are a lot of ghostwriters. But my question is, who is the very first ghostwriter in hip hop. What song? What group? What label? This is how I'm going to know if you're listening. Put your answers in the comments. We have a comment section. You can drop your answer. This is how I know you're listening. This is how I will know you're listening. But like I said, because I'm a real hip hop R&B head, I listen to. I love listening to music, and I like listening to good music because I listen to the lyrics, not just the beat, because that's what's getting a lot of these artists over right now is the music, the beat. They got hard beats to back them up for that nonsense they just rambling about over that hard beat. That's what's saving a lot of them artists, right? And I was in the proving grounds, right? And I was digging a Murder versus King H, right? Now, I ain't gonna say Murder was I didn't really get no heat from him, but he was putting a little something together. He was putting a little something together. But and then you gotta have a presence with your flow. You gotta have a presence with your flow. You can't just talk and there's nothing there. You gotta have some excitement with it. You gotta bring something with it. It's gotta be the total package. What you present. It's gotta be the total package. And Murder just didn't give me that. King H, on the other hand, he makes you pay attention. He's moving. He's kind of acting out, his bars, his schemes, his angles. So he's giving you a stage presence, He's performing. And he had a part in his first round where he said, "A beast unleashed. Get havoc in a half moon." National Geographic. Channeling an animal. My thing was, what made him think of something like that? Because we know in the full moon brings a werewolf out, but he's in the half moon. Channeling it, Okay. But he got a little work to do himself. But see, that's something you give him because he has that creativity there. So he's going to be able to bring you something. See, and rightfully so, there's some that's fit for the rap battle leagues specifically. Don't get me wrong. Because what they did was they created themselves for that platform. And they got it mastered. These guys here still have a lot of work to do. See the guys that's the big names now. We all know who they are. K-Shine, DNA, Arsenal. John the Don, Hollow, Murder Mook, Rex. We know who they are. We know who they are. Rightfully so. And these guys got to make their way up. They got to find their way. King H is one of those guys I think I may be able to see grow. But we'll see what the future holds for him. Then I had the opportunity to witness the Jay Moore Brooklyn Carter battle. Jay Moore, he's gonna make his way. He just got to get more of a stage presence with himself. Once he gets that, he's gonna be all right. Cause he can talk. He can talk. He can talk. He got something. He can talk. And when he opened his round, it was hard because he had this slow drawl that I was like, I kind of wasn't feeling. And it was, welcome Carter, you are finally here on the main stage. Your career has been the PG for the past 5 years. But finally, here where the game changed. I click at his dome. You lying on the main stage like you visited Rome. Oh, you the main stage. Amber Geiger. I kill him at home. It's alright. And I didn't get it at first. But then when Brooklyn Carter opened up his first round, that's when I dug what was going on with Jay Moore. Brooklyn Carter actually perfected his style that way. I don't know. It's because I'm paying attention to it, and it just seemed like to me he just brought his whole Brooklyn hood with him because his side of the room was just so motivated by it. But I wasn't too moved. That's when I realized those was his guys, hyping his performance. But lackluster. But it was creative though for Jay Moore to come out and open up. Second round, Jay Moore, he still was coming. He like I said, he has a flow. He got the bars, he got the schemes, he got the angles, he got his thing going. He just needs to perfect his stage presence. And I think he's gonna be all right. I think he's gonna be all right. Brooklyn Carter, on the other hand, I don't even think that style will fit with a beat. And I hope he doesn't rap like that. Because I don't see him getting anywhere with that. I really don't. But then when I witnessed that 2-on-2, Jazz and Official versus 40 and E Hart. Whoo, whoo. Talk about smoke. Smoke. That was smoke. They came for drama. They came drama ready. No holds barred. They opened up, going straight for the juggler. There was no games played there. None. I mean, official opened that first round up. She said, this was a massacre. This was a massacre. This was a massacre. Yo, was it a grudge match? Who can talk the greasiest match? Who's really the top tier up in here match? Who's the official queen of the ring match? Because this was a massacre. It's like they seriously came to bring the pain hardcore. Oh man. I ain't seen nothing like this yet. We got the call for Summer Impact, so you know we had to suit up. Jazz follows up. What y'all think a bitch from Boston and Yonkers gonna do us? When I'm from Brooklyn, where we son bitches with no biggie, we're too tough. Official. And I'm from New Orleans. It's in my genes to be better than them. That's how the boots cut. Huh? The crowd erupted. I mean, that crowd went berserk. You hear me? There was no holds barred. They was firing from the gate. Firing from the gate. And official knows she has the crowd at this point. She says, what y'all want? That old jazz? That cold jazz? Battle 40 jazz? That Stockton and Malone on the pick and roll? That old jazz? Are you serious? Are we serious here? They not playing. They not playing with them. But Jazz comes back. Well, now I'm in my new bag. New swag. Official told me make my tools blast. Been on my grizzly to the point I did you too bad. Now Mike Conley with that Donovan Mitchell, that new jazz. Crowd goes crazy again. They barring the shit out there. I gotta say it like that. They are barring the official comes back. Jazz taught me how to set him up. Jazz says official taught me how to punch a bitch. Official says, Jazz, you showed me how to hit him from an angle. Jazz hits official, and you showed me which pump to get. Come with a clip to break a heart. Once I dumped the bitch, official, they gonna need more than ice when I tear wrists. I'm trumping shit. Do I really have to continue? Do I really? You know that first round was crazy. First round was crazy. But I give it to 40 and E. They fought back. 40 goes, so they finally got the queen on the main stage. I still can't believe it. Hart, they told me to get a better partner. I almost told you to beat it. Hmm? Forty says, yeah, Smack had me losing. 2, that shit had me heated. Wanted them to catch this body because both you bitches need it. You boxy ass bitches. A better package. Are you kidding me? Hard. They got a stamp of approval, so they really think they bigger. See? 40 says, what I gotta do? Go postal to get the respect they ain't giving me? When you shaped like a mailbox, niggas fuck with your delivery? They fighting back. They are fighting back. That's all I want to see is a fight. Make it a classic. Make it a classic. That's all I'm saying. Make it a classic. Because the crowd went nuts on that. That and she was at official with that. She stood directly in front of a official and she shaped like a box. Niggas fuck with your delivery. Wow. I give it to them. They fought. They fighting back. They fighting back. And they had some mean schemes in between there, but it was like when they got to like 23-51 in that battle, in that first round, I kind of felt it was intentional. How official cut 40 off midway through that scheme. Because it seemed like she purposely did it knowing it would throw her off and mess up the rest of her show. Because after that happened, they just steadily went downhill from there. She put up his best to fight, but it was like she couldn't remember her bars anymore. They took out her game. Who that?